It's your boy Will. Got Devin right here. It's a new little podcast we coming up with called Bro Talk.
Big young brother, just know that. Big young brother.
Whatever, but like you said, it's a new little podcast called Bro Talk, and we here. We're gonna talk about sports, all kinds, all the time. We're gonna be posting videos a lot. Let's get it.
What up, man? It's your boy Devin right here, and I'm coming to tell you how both of us. We both gonna tell y'all how we came to love sports and came to follow it every day in all the sports that we do follow. For me, you see him, man, with the Golden State on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we coming back. We there. We here.
Me, I'm rocking with Florida almost everything. All right, Florida Gator everything. Miami Heat, I mess with the Miami Heat. I don't really follow Orlando Magic or.
Well, then that's the case, man. You can't say Florida everything because you gotta say when you say Florida everything, you gotta even talk about them too.
Yeah, I mean, I mess with Florida State too. I follow what goes on in Florida State. I don't really like them because that's our in-state rival, me being the Florida Gator. But that's neither here nor there. My sports story began. I went to Florida to stay with my mom and Florida Gators down there. And that was my first time really like watching sports without the influence of my big brother, Will, who you see on the TV. So it was like I was watching sports and I could, I don't know, I had nobody to look to, like, oh, he liked the team, I'm like that team too. So when I watched him play, I don't know, it was just something about how that Florida football team played. I can't remember the year, but it was just like, man, they was flying around. They had a really good defense. The offense was trash. But we had some good running back. Like, we had a good running game. Like, everything about that team was, like, physical and tough. So I kind of gravitated to that Florida Gators. And then I started even wanting to play football and stuff like that. And I didn't actually get to play, but, like, watching the Florida Gators, and that was the first time I kept up with a sports team. And I couldn't have been no more than about 12 or 13 or whatever. But it just graduated from there. And I had played basketball a lot when I was up north, in Michigan. So that playing basketball, and then I played basketball on the streets and stuff too down there in Florida. So I was always, from that point on, like sports was all I did for real. As a kid growing up in Florida, football is a big thing. So like, shoot, you could, like how you could walk down the street and find a pickup game of basketball. In Florida, you can walk down the street and it'd be a park and it'd be 30 people up there playing football and stuff, running routes and stuff. So that was the kind of atmosphere, and I kind of like attached myself to it. And from then on, man, I've been watching sports, following it all ever since. What about you?
Well, you the football guy. I'm the basketball man. Like, I play football, but I'm more so in basketball. I'm in the basketball world. As always have been. Long as I can remember, like, I don't know exactly what started me watching it.
Yeah.
I remember, like, watching Kobe, the late, great Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. Like, watching him at the age of 6 when he got drafted, and it was like, oh, that guy's nice, Yeah. I remember I done watched almost all his games, and it's just like, you watch a basketball game and go out there and try to do the stuff.
Heck yeah.
Try to emulate it,
Kobe do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just doing it all, like, and then like you said, living in Michigan, you walk up down the street, you can get you a basketball game with no problem.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when I got to Florida, not to cut you off, when I got to Florida, people would ask me like, bro, why you wear basketball shorts under your pants? Like, that shit's like,
when you're a basketball player, you gotta be ready at all times. Yeah. Hey, a game jump off, throw off the pants, hooper shorts on already. That's just how it was. And
I remember those days.
Man, that was the days, boy. You never know. And it's like you said, when you're watching basketball on TV, you used to go outside and play people and try to do what you just seen on TV. It's always been that way. Like you said, my favorite team now was Golden State because Kobe retired.
Oh yeah.
They always been in the background. Like I used to watch them with everybody used to be on there. Like Corey Maggette was playing for Golden State and Azubuike, Baron Davis. A lot of people don't know about Azubuike, boy. He was cold.
Azubuike. Was he a center?
Yeah. Nah. He was one of their guards.
Azubuike. I gotta look him up because I definitely don't know who Azubuike is.
Oh, you can't, and you definitely can't forget about Monte.
Yeah, Jay Rich.
Yes, whew. That was the We Believe squad with Jay Rich and BD.
Heck yeah. So,
yeah, but that was just my love. Like all I can remember. So all I've been wanting to do is play ball.
For sure. All right. So the first question we starting off today with y'all guys, man, is who you think is gonna win NBA Rookie of the Year in the 2021-22 season?
And, that's a tongue twister, ain't it? 2021, 22 season. Tongue twister.
Yes. But yeah, it's on you, Will. Who you think gonna win Rookie of the Year and why?
Honestly, it might. It's from what I've seen. Ball, he's in the running because he's the one that's getting the most clock, the most PT time, and he's the one that's really showing up just a little bit more than everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, James Wiseman, he's close to because he got them guys over there at Golden State coaching him out.
Yeah, and they gonna feed him too. They gonna give him. They gonna make.
Yeah, and then he was trying so hard last night too against the Lakers.
Oh yeah.
It just he couldn't get it. You know, the inexperience it showed.
Yeah, I mean, you going against Anthony Davis too at that.
And it was Anthony Davis, and it was Marc Gasol. Yeah.
Also, you got Anthony Davis. He's one of the best players on the planet. Then you got Marc Gasol. He's been in the league for I don't know how long. Yeah.
Yeah, he was frustrated, but I think them two. That's gonna be the top two from what I can see.
Okay.
The point guard, Gilliam Hayes from Detroit, he's pretty decent too. He just gotta get some more clock. Because at one point they said he was a starting point guard, but then the last 2 games he didn't play. So it's like, how he the starting point guard and he not playing right now? Like,
yeah. To be honest, I only seen a little bit of Killian Hayes. I heard.
Me too. I ain't seen too much from him. That's what I'm saying. You don't really see too much from the rookies this year. Like, this is their time to shine, and they're not really getting out there for real.
Well, coming into the draft, people were saying the draft wasn't as loaded as previous drafts, and that this is one of the on talent perspective, on the talent side, one of the lowest of recent years. So hearing your pick and thinking I like the LaMelo Ball pick because he definitely he's getting the clock, and from what I'm seeing from the games, his coaches kind of letting him play a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of letting him make those mistakes. But he's putting up the numbers while making mistakes, and that's all you can ask for as with a rookie. You know what I'm saying? Putting up numbers, and he gonna make mistakes, but that's okay because, like you said, rookie year ain't too much pressure.
Like I said, he the one that's really getting the shine.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be a lot more.
Mm-hmm. My pick, I think who gonna win it is Anthony Edwards, and I got a sleeper pick though too. So I kind of got 2 picks. I got Anthony Edwards. He from Georgia. He's 6'5", 229. So like I said before,
he pretty big.
Yeah, he got some physicality to him. You know what I'm saying? He averaging 13.6 a game. Points per game, I should say. Only 3 rebounds and then 2 assists. So scoring, he gonna have it right away. What he gonna need to work on and to capture that rookie of the year is the defensive side because he got the frame. He's long. He's not a short 6'5" or you know what I'm saying, guy with short arms.
Hey. When have you ever known 6'5" to be short? Like, you talk about a short 6'5".
Well, Jamal Murray, for example, he's about 6'4", 6'5", but he ain't that long type of player. You know what I'm saying? His arms are a little bit shorter. You know, with Anthony Edwards, he kind of long, especially long. He is long strider, so like he got a little bit of length, and I think if he can put his mind on it, he can be a real good defender, and that'll bolt his case for Rookie of the Year. But my sleeper pick, though, you know what I'm saying, and the only reason why I do this why I'm doing this, is because I don't know how much Pop is gonna let him go. All right. Keldon Johnson, Pop. I'm talking about Greg Popovich. I'm sorry. For those who don't know, but Keldon Johnson, he out of Kentucky. He's 6'6" as well, 210. And the interesting thing about this guy is he's athletic too. He real athletic. I'm talking about he's 6'6". He a long 6'6", but he got a nice jump shot. All right, he's shooting 37% from 3-point range. On the season right now, and that's real good. The shit, 37%. That's 5% off what Curry was shooting in some of his best years, shooting a three, and 44% from the field. And he's not just a shooter. Like I said before, he's 6'6" and he can get to the hole. So watch out for Keldon Johnson.
If you produce right, Pop ain't gonna have no problem throwing him in there,
Yeah, and he kind of giving me Kawhi Leonard vibes a little bit because his shots is coming right now. They're coming from within the offense, screens, catch and shoots. He like to catch the screen and he like to catch the ball and walk into the screen and shoot like that. So he's like how Edwards and LaMelo is. They can kind of get theirs one-on-one on ISO. Keldon Johnson's more of a in the offense type of guy. So he might not win it, but he my sleeper pick on that one.
Topic of discussion is on Bros Talk Podcast.
You know what I'm saying? James Harden, man. We talk about James Harden.
Big move to the Nets, to Brooklyn.
He was 340 before he left Houston. Nah, he 200 now.
Ooh, he went from hot to cold, boy, because it's cold in Brooklyn right now.
Oh, definitely.
The beard, James Harden.
Is it finals or bust for them now that they got James Harden, KD, and Kyrie?
I don't know, because they still got to go past Giannis to even get to the finals.
I mean, but you seen what happened last night. It beat them by 2, and Kyrie ain't even there.
Yeah. That's true.
I think it's a bust if they don't get to the finals. But
it definitely will be.
I got a sleeper pick that I think don't nobody think of them as a big three because Jaylen Brown has just started merging. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're talking about Boston. I like the way Boston played too.
Yes. Kemba Walker is a star. All right. Kemba Walker, he damn near a shorter version of Kyrie, if you wanna be honest, be totally honest. He's like a shorter version of Kyrie. And then you got Jason Tatum. You know what I'm saying? He's
clutch with it sometime, boy.
Yes. So you got him. He ain't gonna equalize KD because I think KD is better offensively and defensively. Because sometimes Jason Tatum, you watch him and he be there in position, but he don't take over on defense. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So KD.
He also ain't 7 foot compared to KD either. But
right. You know what I'm saying? And then Jaylen Brown is a Swiss Army knife. He can defend. He can shoot well from 3 now.
Yeah, and he ain't afraid to go in and get his buckets.
Yeah, he'll posterize you. He'll put you on the poster too.
Quick, if you ain't looking, he on your head.
And he got a nice game to where like the mid range, he was a pattern player now, but he's not anymore. And if people don't know what pattern player is, that means like a non-pattern player, they got a counter for every move that they got. You know what I'm saying?
Think about some stuff before it happens.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's not even to think about it. They've practiced those moves so many times, they don't even think. It just comes natural. And that's why it's so hard to stop guys like KD, Kevin Durant, AD and all those guys because they're not rhythm players. They can get it at the rim, they can get it in the mid range, they can get it behind the arc. It don't matter. Who was I was just talking about?
Talk about Jaylen Brown, man. Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown, he is coming to that. So you know what I'm saying? That I think can be the one team that can give Brooklyn trouble. Because they got three guys that can go get their buckets. Not probably at the same level as
but the one thing that Brooklyn has, they got that chemistry because they've been there for a minute, and none of them. Yeah, they're not as a superstar as KD, Kyrie, and James is. Yeah. Those are three top name ball dominant players. Like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They need the ball as much as the other guy. Yeah. See, over there in Boston, they can share it and still beat you, and nobody score over 20. Or nobody score over 25, but they still will beat you bad.
I get what you're saying. Definitely get what you're saying. I think that goes to a little bit more of James Harden and Kyrie because KD he don't need the ball and he can get you 30 on 19 shots because he just did it last night. He take 20 shots and he got 30. So, well, what you said though, the chemistry working Kyrie and working James Harden in and stuff like that. How they don't know? See, Boston, like you said, they kind of know how they're gonna react in the playoffs.
Yeah,
you know I'm saying they know.
And then Boston always still got that little short guy that give everybody problems over there, Mr. Marcus Smart.
Oh yeah, Marcus Smart. I like Marcus Smart. He a decent.
Oh yeah, he a dog. He definitely a fighter down there.
He a flop, but he definitely flop on you. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does do that a lot.
You know what I'm saying? That one I think last year where he jumped up in the goddamn air and did this like a fish. I'm like, boy, what's wrong?
Looking like a dolphin jumping out the water.
Yeah, he was up in the air doing this shit. Like, bro, what's going on? But yeah, we're gonna move on to our man. But the next, all right, the one we talking about now is Memphis Grizzlies and Ja Morant. All right, because he got injured. I think it was a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and they held the fort for him. You know what I'm saying? They held the fort down. They didn't lose all the games. They were still competitive in the games they lost. So, do you think that the Memphis Grizzlies gonna be a playoff team? You think they're gonna make the playoffs this year?
I don't know because you know the West Coast is a little tougher. So they might squeak in there 7th or 8th.
Yeah.
They just gotta keep their gameplay up. They gotta keep that chemistry growing, and they gotta fight because it's a battle over there in the West.
It definitely is a battle, especially now that Steph Curry has got the Warriors. Not relevant, I wouldn't say, because I don't think they're gonna do no noise in the playoffs, but.
I like the way Golden State doing it right now because they doing stuff, but they're doing stuff quietly under the radar. They ain't got all the spotlight like they had the last 7, almost 8 years. So they can move around and play. Because if you look at Golden State, their record not bad. They're 7-6,
I believe.
Yeah, they 7-6. So they not losing.
Right.
They, you know what I'm saying? They're not winning as much as they should because of their reputation over the last couple of years, but they still gonna make some noise.
Yeah, I think they can steal 2 games from. It depends. Okay, so if they a low seed like 6, 7, 8, well 7 and 8, then I don't think they're gonna. They probably get games.
Yeah, and then around the playoff time, they might have Clay back by the end too, maybe.
I haven't heard anything about him being back this season. If he do though, I don't know because I don't. Even if I was in charge of that not situation but decision, I wouldn't even let him come back because shit like why when we can.
It all depends on how their season going too. If he come back or not.
Yeah, that too.
Because you know he could have played last season, but he set it out because it was like wasn't no point.
Yeah, and then fuck around and got hurt in the offseason and shit.
Yeah, but I think they still gonna make some noise. Like I said, they working together. They gelling. They getting their chemistry. Wiseman over there getting trained by one of the defensive players of the year, Draymond. So,
hell yeah,
Wiseman gonna be a dog, man. He gonna be down there. He works good. I didn't even like I said, I was watching that game last night with Golden State in LA, and Andrew Wiggins even stepping up over there. Yeah. He's starting to shine more.
Yeah.
He hit 3 of them. He hit 3 threes back to back.
Hold on, Will. Somebody knocking on my door. I'm about to go see this. Hold on. I record.
All right, so this topic is about Tom Brady and the Bucks, Buccaneers versus Drew Brees and the Saints. Okay. Drew Brees' final game because he's retiring after this season.
All right, definitely. All right, so yes, my take on the game will happen. I already knew that Drew Brees was not going to be able to throw the ball too much, too deep. I mean, the guy came out of a couple broken ribs. And I don't know, if any of you guys have ever played football or tried to throw a football really far, got to kind of use that mid section, especially if you're doing it right with the right mechanics and stuff like that. You got to use that mid section. That shit turns, or that stuff turns, you know what I'm saying, when you're throwing that ball. So I kind of knew he was going to be limited and was going to try to work inside the numbers. So I thought the Tampa Bay defense would do a good job, and they did with 4 turnovers. Oh,
yeah, they did. Hey, they had 4. The last 3 was in the end of the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I watched. I made sure I caught the end of that game. Their defense definitely stuffed up at the end of that month.
Oh, heck yeah. And Michael Thomas, the leading receiver from the Saints, he didn't catch a ball. He caught no ball. He getting paid the big money. He was a Pro Bowl player, but he got locked down. All right.
Hey, their defense wasn't playing, man. Hey, they got to get Tom to where he's supposed to be, man. You know what time it is, man. It's playoff time. Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. That's it. He taking a whole nother team this year. Watch what I say. Mike Evans, Gronk came back to play with that. He going to the Super Bowl one more time.
Man, if he do that, it'd be crazy.
He gonna put that ring on there. He running out of hands.
Yeah, if he go to the Super Bowl and win, he has 7 rings.
He run out of hands in a minute.
7 of them things. That's crazy to even think about.
Nah, he do got a little fight in front of him because he got all roads lead through Green Bay right now.
And it's gonna be cold.
Oh yeah, they said it too. They said it's a chilly day in Green Bay right now. Hey, but who else to play in some cold weather than him himself?
Yeah,
because New England cold too.
Yeah, New England.
It used to be.
The thing about New England though is those cold games. It don't really snow that bad.
Yeah, see, Green Bay, they do get the snow. Hey, but Tom Brady, hey, if it's snowing, he gonna go play in the snow.
Oh, for sure.
I remember that one time they talking about it was supposed to rain that day. He was out there soaking the balls, just throwing the ball with a wet ball, trying to get his grip.
They in a wet situation, a wet ball
and some cold hands is the bad mix.
You can get through with a wet ball. You can get through in the rain. People like rain. It really don't affect the game that much. Probably the footing on the turf. But as far as throwing the ball, catching it is a little bit harder. You're gonna have to take your gloves off. You have to catch it with the hands because your gloves is gonna be
froze.
Stick is gonna be gone with that water. Your shit gonna be sliding like this. There ain't gonna be no stick.
He gonna have icicles.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I can't wait till Sunday to watch these games. You got this, and then Pat Mahomes might be back. Huh?
I said we don't know. It's a concussion protocol. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He might be. He got enough time. He had a week. I don't know exactly how deep they go into it, but he got a week. If not, they in trouble.
They actually go deep as hell into the concussion protocol now, because you know that CTE stuff had the NFL scared as hell. They do not want no more people suing them. So they actually got a 5-step process. It talk up to tests and stuff. They make you balance on both your legs and everything like that. So he got to be cleared. He got to go through 5 steps to be cleared. But my guess is he gonna play. I don't think.
Yeah, I believe he gonna play.
AFC Championship game to get to the goddamn Super Bowl. Your quarterback paid $1 million. Keep playing. Y'all paying. Y'all paid him $100 million.
And he the defending champ. He gotta show his face.
He got to. All right, he got.
And the predicting saying, you know what I'm saying, they got Buffalo winning it. For 53% say Buffalo gonna take it.
Who you got, man? Who you got? Buffalo or you got KC? Well, it kind of depends if Patrick Mahomes play.
Hey, it do it, but then again it don't, because that second string quarterback, he was out there getting this thing in too.
Yeah.
Hey, that second string for KC won the game because the Buffalo's trying to come back.
Browns, you mean? Browns is trying to come back.
Yeah. The Browns is trying to come back. That second string definitely held it down.
So do you think the second string could be able to hold up against Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs? He gonna be able to. I mean, but he got a lot of weapons. I mean, he got Tyreek Hill and Kelce.
He got everybody Pat had.
Okay, so if you don't play, who you got?
Hey, I'm still going with KC. I ain't gonna lie, I still got KC.
You going with KC even if Pat Mahomes ain't playing?
Yeah, I'm gonna rock with KC. Diggs my guy. You know what I'm saying? I like the way he played, but I still got KC because them boys. Because if Pat don't play, them boys they got a point to prove. They gonna fight. If Pat don't play, watch what I say.
Okay, but you gotta think about this too. If they do win without Pat, all right, how do you really? I mean, not do you really need them because they're gonna keep them. They just paid them $100 million, but or $200 million, however much money it is. But the question is then now, how much of a premium does Pat Mahomes really give you? Because if he don't give you that much premium, and your backup your backup quarterback can come in and get you a playoff win, then I mean,
it's different though. It is because by him being the starter, he can get you. He can get you a win, but he gonna do it in his style. You know what I'm saying? The backup might get you a win, and y'all might not score a lot, but y'all score enough.
So you're saying it probably the win's it's gonna be a little bit more stressful, but then you said I get what you're saying.
Yeah, the defense. This game puts more on the defense to win. This is really gonna be defense wins games type game.
Definitely. I definitely think that. But my pick, man, I'm going with Buffalo. If Pat Mahomes don't play, I'm going with Buffalo. But if he play, I'm going with KC.
You got to be more solid. You got to pick one right now. Pick one.
All right. I'm going with, dang, man. I seen that.
One.
I seen their defense do something. They made an adjustment on Lamar, and they kind of made it like their defense was built to stop him. So I don't know. They got a real fast defense, and that's a good matchup against
the number one offense in the league.
Yeah, right. And they passing it too. They ain't running that motherfucker like that. So they're gonna need all that speed to cover. But man.
Come on. Clock ticking. Pick one. Pick one.
I got Buffalo. I got Buffalo because I don't think Pat gonna play. I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. I think he's gonna play, but I don't know.
Yeah, he gonna play. Watch, because like I said, they got a week to get him together. And you already know they started working on him soon as he ran back to the locker room.
I mean, yeah. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. All right, man. I'm gonna go with
Buffalo. Final decision. You're locking it in, right?
Oh, Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Buffalo, locking it in. All right.
So in the match with Buffalo's playing KC, and then Tampa is playing Green Bay. Who you got, man?
You already know who I'm going with. Mr. Tom Brady. And he's the underdog in this because they got Green Bay winning at 53%.
Okay. All right.
I'm going with Tom. You know what I'm saying? This probably, I don't know when the last time he was the underdog when it came to a game.
Yeah.
He's the underdog. And he got some hitters, boy. He got some people to get that ball to.
Yeah, and I don't think watching not the Seattle, but watching the Rams and Packers game.
That wasn't no real test for real.
You know what I'm saying? You got Jared Goff with a fucked up hand. Who's number?
Yeah, man, that wasn't no real test for real.
You know what I'm saying? Who's the number one receiver? I don't know. They just got a bunch of guys. But but a guy, one of those guys that you should be worried about. I gotta brag on him because he a Gator. You know what I'm saying? Is Jefferson. He was the only one to score a wide receiver that scored a touchdown for them boys for the Rams. You know what I'm saying? He was working, so he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I'm going with the Bucks. The Buccaneers, they about to come through.
Yeah, I got Tom Brady coming through too. They did him dirty too. They did Aaron Rodgers dirty in the playoffs. Not in the playoffs, but the regular season when they played. They played him in the playoff season. I think they blew him out. Don't get me wrong. I can't remember the scope, but in the regular season, I think they blew him out real bad.
Yeah, Tom got a point. He coming in as the underdog. His first time in almost 21 years now. He been an underdog in something. You know what I'm saying? He always been at the top. So him coming through at the underdog, they about to win. Mike Evans and them boys about to see. This is playoff ball now.
Yeah. All right. So, man, our picks is in. You know what I'm saying? You hold us to them. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, I'm going with the Buccaneers.
For the last topic of the day, all right, we're going to talk about Baker Mayfield, man, and how, or not how, but what kind of quarterback is he, and what do the Browns need to do to actually win, to go further in the playoff? And I'm gonna start first because I got something to say on Baker Mayfield, man. I think he's trash. I think he's trash. And when I say trash, I'm talking about as far as NFL standards trash. I ain't, because I'm probably, I'm trash. They probably gonna be, how you gonna talk about Baker? I'm probably trash, but I know Baker for an NFL quarterback and for to be a franchise quarterback and to be picked number one over, I can't even remember who he got picked over because I can't even remember who was. Nope, I can't remember. But anyways.
Oh yeah, I'm just pulling up his stats, boy. His stats wasn't all that this season.
And he got two. He got Kareem Hunt, and before Kareem Hunt was got in trouble with the girl, I think, or was it his kids? One of them, I don't know. But
he do got some good receivers over there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
because don't he got number 13 over there, Mister?
Yeah. He do have Odell Beckham. He just was hurt this year. And I think they're gonna trade him. So if they trade him or if they don't trade him, next year it's damn near the championship game or bust. Because you cannot tell me you got a guy with two number one receivers and two number one running backs.
And can't go nowhere.
Come on, man. How in the heck?
True. Like I say, he do got some good weapons over there. I don't know whether he not utilizing them.
Right. So and without
ending the season with 3,000 passing yards,
right? Like, and without Odell,
18th in the league as far as passing yards.
And Odell, you made it to him. You made it to the playoffs and won a game without him. So when he come back, and if you can't do nothing with him again, now they're gonna have to trade Odell. And then it's like, I don't know.
Either trade him or Odell. Somebody got to go.
Yeah, I think they're gonna trade. It's gonna be Odell because he got hurt. That's 2 injuries now, and Jarvis Landry and Baker kind of got a rapport a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think Odell will be the one to go, will be the player to go. And I think they should go defense. They should get some defensive, either some draft picks or some defensive players. Because, I mean, what else can you do on offense? What else can you put around them on offense? You can draft a better line. But, I mean, your line played well, from my understanding, in the game that I saw. He had time to throw. So it wasn't like his offensive line is terrible. So, yeah, man. What do you got to say about Baker Mayfield? And what you were just saying? He 18. I forgot. Terrible.
Because look. I'm just gonna read you the stat line from the last game. He threw 23 for 37.
All right, so
204 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Right? Yeah. Pat Mahomes didn't even play the second half. Didn't play the second half.
Right.
21 for 30, 255 yards, and 1 touchdown. That just shows you right there. This man didn't even play the second half and still had more than you. And you played the whole game.
It's crazy. And then on top of that, they gave you ample opportunity. You threw it 37 times. It's not like, you know what I'm saying, you getting 15 throws a game and it's like you can't really, you're throwing it 37 times. And
you only got 204.
I don't even know why they throwing it 37 times when you got 2 studs in the backfield and y'all was never down y'all wasn't down like that in the whole game. The score was 20-something.
He had the running back had 13 touches, 69 yards.
Yeah, like that's unacceptable from the coach. And if I'm Baker Mayfield, I'm going to let you know, like, why the hell y'all making me throwing the ball 37 times and I got these 2 monsters back here? Hell no, I'm coming.
I need to figure something out to get this hole opened up. Should no way that somebody touched the ball 13 times with only 69 rushes. Like, that's bad.
And that's who carried y'all there, the running backs. Baker Mayfield ain't carry y'all there. He had a couple good games where he was dueling with Lamar back and forth, but like, and that's what I think. Baker has been led astray because
Baker Mayfield busy making commercials. He not focused on the game.
Don't get me started on the Hulu commercial. Did you see the one where he had to go?
You talking about the one where his girl got thirsty?
Yeah, he had to go back and drop all this stuff in the thing. That's how you know they don't even mess with you like that.
Man, he busy too busy making commercials. Yeah. You know about
They letting Tom Brady pass. They letting Tom Brady go back. He ain't got to drop none of his stuff back in the thing. You know what I'm saying? They let him pass. They let Pat Mahomes pass. They let Lamar Jackson pass. Baker, you got to check your shit back in, man. You got to make sure we don't trust you. But that's it, guys, for us, man. Bro talk.
For the first episode. Yeah, many more to come.
Coming to y'all with the fire, all right? This is probably y'all don't even know who he is, and we bringing y'all fire. First episode, man. Let's get it.
And we out.
And we out.